Good morning. Welcome back to another pipeline trading video. Today, as you can see, I'm going to do a quick video on BMNR because we're at a pivotal point and there's probably a lot of people looking to get ready to go long. And I would definitely not advise that right now. Again, this isn't financial advice. This is for entertainment and TNA. If you're a swing trader or an investor or anything like that. Right now, BMNR is at a pivotal point. I'm on the 1 minute chart and we're in a wedge, or I guess you could say a megaphone. See how it goes up and it descends down. So it keeps getting higher. And the reason for that is, if anything, this is a short. This is where you would want to short off of this trend line. Now, if we were to break this, hold above it, and keep going up, then it would be invalid, which we can do. The only big issue I have here with this that I want to bring awareness to is the max pain on BMNR has actually moved down. We started the week off with a max pain of $15 on the options chain. We're now at $13.50. So can we go up here? Absolutely, 100%. Sometimes these don't always work out the way they're supposed to, and people get faked out. But right now, there's a very good chance that by tomorrow, we can close below 1350. That's where the max pain is. We have the call, unless something changes on the put side. Right now at $13, we have 3,632 contracts on the call side that are open, and we only have 3,341 on the put side. So there's more calls than there are puts at $13. If we go up to 1350, we have 7,687 contracts open, and we only have 2,341 on the put side. So there is a lot more to the calls than there are to the puts. So this is where you could see a complete, unless there's a squeeze, that's also possible. Keep in mind, a massive short squeeze. But until, just from experience, we have a lot of order blocks up here on the 5 minute. Can we hit them? Absolutely. It's just something to be very careful with because ETH is still forming. I'm going to show you. ETH is forming another small bear flag. And because we had such a massive, leg down, unless this is the bottom, which I don't always like to call until we get confirmation. Let me just close this out. Until we get confirmation, this is still forming a bear flag. Now, as you know, if you've been watching this channel, how long can a bear flag go? Well, it could go as long as it wants. So what you have to pay attention to is right here, we could keep chopping up, going back to 17 and change before coming down. And it could be a slow grind, right? It doesn't mean it has to happen all in one shot. But until we get above the 20, hold the 20 as support, price breaks above 50, this is still in a downtrend. So any positions that you're jumping into because you have a good, the market has a good rip up, I strongly advise you to reconsider and be careful. Because look, right now, we're going to see, does this curl over? We have extreme greed. We broke above the wedge. A lot of people think, this is when people start to buy because they don't believe that, down here they're fearful. And really, when it's holding support, that's when you take the long. So I'm actually short BMNR. And ideally, I look for it to come down closer to here, around 1145. Could it be this week? Maybe. Could it be next week? Who knows? But those are the levels. If you want to trade the levels, you don't want to just trade the hype and the daily stuff that is either up or down or whatever the case is, because this could reverse really fast. It always does. Even though, to be honest, I do think BMNR should be higher on the MAV, the MNAV, because if Bitcoin, if ETH is at 15, 16, this should be at about $15, $16 a share, ideally from what ETH's prices are. But it's trading under that level. So if it's saying that the price is around 12 and change, ideally that means that ETH is going to go down to about 13, between 13 and around $1,100 per ETH. So keep an eye on that. Be careful. Doesn't mean that you can't make money. We are in an uptrend on the intraday trading. We'll see. I'm going to keep an eye on this, but I am going to be short if it goes up here, just to see if it comes back to about 14. Unless something changes on the options chain, right now the max pain is still 1350. So be very, very careful. This could keep going all the way up and then come all the way back down into this, just for the record, so you understand that. And that's why I watch the options chain, even though sometimes it doesn't always play out perfectly. It's just something to be aware of, because tomorrow is the last day of trading for the New York Stock Exchange. Friday's off. So I wanted to put that alert out ASAP for anybody that trades this. Be very careful. There's a very good chance that we're going to get a pullback to 1350, around there. That's where the max pain is. Can we close above 1350? Absolutely. But it usually closes close to the max pain level. So keep an eye on the options chain. If the options chain changes and puts pick up, then there's a very good chance that it will be closer to 14. But as of today, the max pain is $13.50 for BMNR. Remember that. And I hope you have a great day. So like I always say, stay disciplined, trade with intention, and God bless you all. Have a great long weekend.